already know it's about to get 2 snaps from me. Snap, snap, because it gives you that look. And it gives So welcome back to the channel. So today I am so excited to announce a collab with one of my favorite online vendors, and that is DIVATRESS. DIVATRESS is an online vendor that sells hair products, wigs, and all the popular wigs and everything you could probably imagine. I've been ordering from them for for years. When I first started wearing wigs, they was like one of the first online vendors I know was safe to order from. You were going to get your products. You didn't have to worry about okay, how long it was gonna take, you know, and all this other stuff. Is the wig gonna be a legitimate wig and all that? I've been dealing with them literally for a very, very long time. So I just thank them again for reaching out to me and sponsoring today's video. So I'm super excited about the wig that I have because I've been watching this wig for a really long time and I really wanted it, and so I'm glad they decided to send it over to me. So the name of the wig is, I want to say, VALERIA, VALERIA. Okay, so Bobbi Boss always has style numbers, so I'm going to also list that. The style number is MLF332. So this is a 13x4 hand-tied lace. I thought it'd be great for Valentine's Day that's coming up. I thought it'd be great for that because it's long, it's pretty, it's going to just give you that va-va-voom look. So this is the care card that comes along with it. And even she wearing it good. I don't know what color she got on. She has on a pretty color as well. It's saying that it's sophisticated, free parting. It's saying you can do like a center part, side part, everything. With it being a 13x4, obviously we know that. It's also saying that it has a custom pre-plucked hairline. We'll get into that, sis. And it also says that the hairline has a realistic natural density, so that's nice. Now this way it comes in a couple different colors, and it comes in some really, really pretty colors. The TT1B Bug, I'm sure that's pretty. And then it comes in the TT6 A Blonde, ALB. I'm thinking that's a blonde color. I always like my blondes. Y'all know I like my blondes. So let's go ahead and get into the cap construction. So this is the cap construction of the wig. Like I said, it's a 13x4. So you see there, it's all your parting area. And then you do get combs, 2 combs on the side of that parting area, which is nice. Do you get a comb in the back? You do. You get a comb in the back, and you do get your adjustable strap. So it's just a regular wig. In that respect. Looking at the baby hairs, they're nice because they're thin, so they're really manageable for those who like don't want those thick baby hairs, or you don't know how to thin them out. So that's nice. So I think what I'm gonna do is go ahead on and put it on. I want to see how the lace looks on me, and if I need to like maybe put some spray, or if I need to put some powder on the lace. We're gonna go ahead on and get into it, and I'll come back to you guys at the end. I'll give you guys my pros and my cons on this wig. All right.
Okay, so I did decide to go ahead and tint the lace on this. I did use my Sally Hansen spray to tint it. I will list it in the description box below, a link to that. So I did take that and I put it all over the 13x6. Now to cut this and make the hairline natural, I cut up the middle of the wig first. And then I did have my cap on originally, but what I ended up doing was pushing it back so that you wouldn't see the rim of that cap. So I adjusted the cap, the wig cap, and put it back on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to find my hairline, and I'm going to create a hairline and see how I want it to look around the edges. Now Bobbi Boss wigs, I generally have a problem with them fitting me totally from ear to ear, so I usually have to finagle them just a little bit. This one is no different. As you can see, the hairline looks really, really good. I'm taking the baby hairs or the edges, and I'm going to push those back. And then I'm going to decide where I want to cut and start to carve out a hairline. To do this, you want to do a jagging and use some scissors or something that you can, a razor or something that you can really, really hold and cut the lace the way that you want to and manage it. I went ahead on and decided to use some Got to Be Glue spray. Now the spray, it does seem to drip or like get crusty also, so you just need to use a little bit of that. I started to spray underneath the lace first and then lay it down. I used 2 techniques. I used my edge comb. As I sprayed underneath the lace, I used my edge comb to press the lace down when I had the dryer by the lace, and then I used the comb to also push the edge back so that it looked more like it's coming from my scalp, if that makes sense. I did that on both sides, And like I said, I think that came out really good. So after I got the hair to lay down, as you see, I am going in with the hot comb. The hot comb is a great way to go in to get your edges to look really good and to look smooth and to make them look very, very natural. And it also cleans up the edge and get rid of the baby hairs and push them back into the hair. Now I went ahead and started to clean with a little bit of alcohol around the hairline just to get up some of the residue that was left over from that got to be glued. Now I'm going to work on making some baby hairs or making some edges, and this makes it look so natural. So what I'm doing is you just take out a strand or two. You're going to take out your first strand after you part it, and then you're going to put a little bit of mousse on it. Then you're going to take your time, use your edge comb or a smaller comb, and you're going to start to form that edge. So as you see, that first one came out, I pulled that piece out and then I formed it back. After I got it formed back, I took out a piece right underneath it and I took and put mousse on it, and then I started to push that back into the hair. To me, when you use this technique, it looks very, very natural, and you can't see the lace, and you pretty much hide the lace underneath the edge, so it looks really, really good. Now after I got the edges down how I wanted them, I'm going to go back with some spray and I'm going to spray them again, and then I will use a little bit of baby oil once they dry, and then after that I'm going to tie them up for about 10 minutes. This is how it came out, and I think that it came out really, really, really good. I did go in and put some of my Physicians Formula on there once I untied.
Guys, this is the final look for this wig from Bobbi Boss, and I'm going to tell you guys, she's beautiful. I absolutely, absolutely love, 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 love this wig. I think it came out exactly like how I wanted it to come out. The hairline is impeccable. I love the length on this, the body on this, the way this hair feels, everything. So let's get into some of my pros and my cons with this wig. First thing we'll get into is going to be my cons. Now, my con with this wig is always the same with Bobbi Boss wigs. I love you, Bobbi Boss. I swear I love y'all so, 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 so much. The only problem I always have is that it doesn't fit my big dinosaur head. I told y'all I have a big head. It never really fits it. So I feel like on this side, it's always a little bit shorter because I start with putting my wigs down on this side, which is going to be my left side because I am a left side part girl. So I think that this side over here always gets like the short end of the stick, and I end up having to get a little bit creative, especially with Bobbi Boss wigs. I don't know why they just don't fit me all the way down. So that is going to be a con. The other con is I did get a little bit of shedding with this wig, which again is expected. I just let people know that you do get a little bit of shedding, and I will say it's probably going to tangle because it's longer, but I have not gotten any tangles right now. But I'm sure because it's longer, you will get tangles. So you're going to have to do the old run your fingers through it. Other than that, girlfriend, other than that, you are looking at one happy girl right here. Like, I'm so in love with this wig. So let's go ahead and get into my pros. Pros for this wig to me is pretty much everything. Hairline popping. Okay? That's the hairline for me. I did do some swirps and swoops and all that stuff. Baby hairs, edges, grown folk hairs, whatever you want to call them. I did do a little bit of that up in there to make it look really, really natural. I did use spray to put it down so that I'm going to wear it for the rest of the day. So I will say that I love the hairline on this. The hair texture is everything. Not too silky, not too textured, but it's just beautiful. Like I said, the hairline and the hair is really, really pretty. I love the layers in this. As you can see, you get layers starting here, 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 and then it goes down to this long piece. Now, the long piece, when I looked at it, when I first took it out of the pack, I was like, oh, it's going to be like kind of wimpy and kind of thin. But to me, again, the density is perfect. If you want to cut it up to here, you could cut these pieces off, but I think they go with the style so much that I would just leave them. I think especially once you pull it to the back, it goes with it so much, and it looks like a natural density. So I love that as well. I love the wave slash curliness. Literally, I know I say this all the time, and a lot of us ladies on the YT say this about making it like, okay, is it like bundles and things like that? But this hair really, truly, truly gives you that bundle fresh out of getting your lace front wig done snatch. It gives you that. You already know it's about to get 2 snaps from me. Snap, snap. Because it gives you that look. And it gives it to you in less than about 15-20 minutes. The longest it took me, or the thing that took the longest, was just tying my hair up. I like to tie up my edges, so I tied it up for about 10 minutes, walked around, you know, did something in my house, and then came back and proceeded to record. Otherwise, this wig was easy to put down. The lace on it is really nice. You guys did see that I tinted it. I used my Sally Hansen. I did tint the lace a little bit. But other than that, it's so good. And another thing that I like about this, when you go in, like, I didn't really have to part it with a comb too much, but when you go in and you part this, the scalp on it looks good. You do see a little bit of where like the black hair follicles would be, but it's not bad. Like, I'm really glad that I got this wig. Thank you so much, DIVATRESS. Like, you guys are everything. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys are interested in picking this wig up, I will leave all the information for purchasing off of DIVATRESS. Again, thank them so much for collabing with me this week. I am so appreciative. You guys have always been one of my all-time favorite online vendors. Like I said, if you guys have not yet subscribed to the channel, please consider subscribing to the channel. To all my returning subscribers, hey girl, hey, glad to see you guys. What y'all think about the wig? Do y'all like it? Yay, nay, leave it in the comment section below. If you guys decide to share this video or any of my videos on your social media platform, don't forget to tag me in it. Instagram, Twitter, or Facebook. The name is Beautiebymark. See y'all in my next video. Bye.